Well, here we are, Tuesday night. I come with you guys with a question. I'm a little tired, but the question comes from that. Have you hit the wall? Right? I don't know if you guys have heard this saying before, but I thought I'm wearing a hat tonight because I've got hat hair. So how about that? It's a long day. Um, but here's the question again: Have you hit the wall? Meaning that I first heard this saying in running, way back in my days of running track, in high school. There's this place where you're running and you literally feel like you can't run anymore. I had a competition tonight, at our Trail Life meeting. How many push-ups can you do in a minute? I haven't pushed myself that way before, or not that before, but just recently. So I will say I successfully did 39 push-ups and then I couldn't do any more. I literally like I was went to failure, if you will. We say that in when you're working out sometimes. Um, the reality is we typically stop or give up before we our bodies really can. It's a mental uh, wall that we hit first before the physical wall. Don't get me wrong, there's a physical wall there, right? But we ultimately hit mentally first, and then physically that follows behind. I've done evolutions in the past, if you will, through Warrior and others, where we're tested in our physical bodies, but really it's our mind that gives out first, and then our bodies do. The reality is, though, you we do hit walls, um, and the question why I ask this question is, what do you do when you hit that wall? Um, for me, it's been critical to have a community around me. I mean, I remember running in high school so many years ago, hitting the wall, but knowing I wasn't alone, that this is a known experience, a known challenge that we face when we're committed to doing hard stuff. On my call today with some other warrior trainers, we were talking about this doing the hard things. You will hit a wall, you will hit a challenge, and at times it feels um, unsurmountable. It feels like I don't know how to get past this. I'm completely exhausted. I'm completely blown out, if you will, and we are possibly stuck and not able to get back on track. Um, why I bring this up is because, again, we're all going to face them at some point. If you're doing anything worthwhile, in my opinion, you're going to hit a wall, and you should, and candidly, because that means you're giving it your all. You're pushing hard. You're working. You're doing everything that you can to make that happen. When you run a race, it's a short snippet, but there's a place where you can actually get past that. You can get over the wall. There's a book by Ryan Holiday called "Obstacle Is the Way," and in that book, there's this concept of leaning into the obstacle, leaning into the wall, if you will. Now we don't have to go headlong into the wall or to bang ourselves. Bang our head against the wall. There's ways we can deal with it, climb over it, dig around it, uh, take it down. There's different ways we can handle going through that wall or getting to our destination and pivoting. But I just wanted to encourage you tonight. Number one, if you are feeling like you've hit that wall, reach out, find others that have had that similar experience. Don't go alone. If you're going it alone, you're more likely to get stuck and and do things that are not beneficial to deal with that wall that you're hitting. And so this is key in my journey and why I created Steward Your Business and why I created the Steward Yourself program, is to create a space and environment for those that want to have a tribe, want to have a community, and they're not alone and they're on this journey, right? And so that when you inevitably hit the wall, um, who do you turn to? Who do you have to your left? Who do you have to your right that can help you overcome that so you're not alone, right? This is key, and if you're not cultivating that, I want to encourage you to do that. Are there's people around you that you're rising up with? if you're the smartest person in the room or feel like you have all the answers, then I would encourage you to level up or look around for others that are further along in their journey. That's been key for my journey. Now it's humbling, and there's a tendency to want to compare myself with them in that in a good way, meaning I want to aspire to, I want to motivate myself to see and become that person that is at that level or further along than me, right? They've overcome the wall, they've overcome the challenges. These aren't new, but I'm learning from them. And so it's so important and valuable for me to then share that with others that are further down the line, right? So that you're not alone and that you have a community and that you feel like, man, there's accountability. There's this association that I have. I talked about that recently on one of my podcasts on the Intelligent Human Leadership podcast. So, that is really, really key along your journey. If you are going solo, you're siloed, you feel isolated, alone, you're feeling like your head is banging up against the wall, right? And you're just tired. You're like, man, I'm just so tired and I feel alone and I feel disconnected. And man, this just sucks. I've been there, friends. I've been there. And I agree with you. It does suck. It's hard. Um, but I don't want you to get stuck on the wall. I don't want you to get stuck and discouraged. There is a way, there is a path that we can move forward. Um, and it's recognizing number one, you've hit the wall, like I talked about tonight that is coming on, that you've hit a wall. You know that if you feel it mentally, emotionally, physically, it's then the question about what are you going to do about it? How are you going to handle that? And do you have a community? Do you have others, mentors, coaches, consultants, what the trainers, teachers, who can show up for you in a way that will help you navigate the wall that you have come to face right now. If you're feeling that way, then know that there is an answer. Know that there is a way around. Know that you don't have to stay stuck. And I don't have all the answers, but I can tell you what have worked for me. Using the warrior tools, using the giant tools, the knowing myself to lead myself, understanding my tendencies. Um, I'm still feeling the the push-ups that I did, tonight, pushing and pushing and literally I couldn't push anymore. Um, I hit the wall. I hit the wall, on purpose. I knew I was gonna come up against that. There was only so many I could do in a minute. Grateful that I was able to get as far as I could, but that was just a reminder to me that we will all hit walls in our life. How do you handle that? How do you pivot that? How do you adjust that? To me, it's been really having a community that's been really, really key. To know that there's others I can lean on and I can ask questions and talk to. And this is almost daily for me. I have conversations with individuals in my world, whether in the coaching program or I am coaching or I'm being coached. It's both ways. It's vital. It's vital. So I appreciate you guys just hopping on as always. I want to make sure I'm coming here every day, giving you value, prompting you to consider some of these things, and providing you resources to overcome them, as I have, and continue to commit myself to. Um, so, no, number one, you're not alone. Number two, you have me, David Carr, steward your business, steward yourself, to help you get there and don't stay stuck. Know that I'm passionate about this and I don't want you staying in an area where you're frustrated, disgusted, angry, irritated. You're like, man, this is just not the way I wanted it to be. I get it. Been there, done that. And it's part of the journey, but knowing that there is a way and a guide that can help you navigate through that, that's what I do. As a guide, a coach, consultant, teacher, trainer, I do all of those things. Depends on where you're at and what you need. But knowing that you have somebody that's an advocate for you, that's looking after you, asking these questions in order to help you get truly what you want, right? Moving you from the frustration or you're just the status quo and the wall that you've kind of faced, and you're like, man, I don't know how to get around this thing. Um, that's why I'm here. That's why I come to you every day. That's why I share with you my journey so that you know and you can see um, what the power is in overcoming. And just an amazing thing. And we have a great overcomer in God that I believe that. He equips us, he prepares us, he helps us get us to where we need to be. But he does that because we are a body. We're designed for connection, community, fellowship. I truly believe that. We're not designed to be isolated or alone. And so investing in yourself, taking this time to find ways that you can show up better, be an overcomer, get around those walls, face them head on, tear them down, whatever the case might be that you're hitting. That's why I'm here every day, rooting for you, here for your highest and best good. And I'm just going to keep sharing this message because I know it's so important. Here, I can help you and guide you. And so, if this resonates with you, please reach out to me, send me a direct message, share this message as you guys find it with others. And let's get people healthy. Let's get people in the best place that they can be in this ever changing, difficult world where there's walls everywhere, left or right. There's walls coming up, and we need to know how to navigate and get through them. So have an amazing night, you guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. Tuesday night, here we go into Wednesday, hump day. It's hard to believe we're almost to leap day coming up on Thursday. So you guys have an amazing night, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care.